Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where you get to learn how to fix stuff. I even call myself handy dandy guy. Alright, so today we have another product that we are about to check out and install. We're gonna check it out, we're gonna install it. I hope you enjoyed installation of that cola faucet from last night. I love it. It was so good. Yeah, so what we got today to install, we got guys, this is a very wide ceiling fan that it got a light integrated in it. All right, it's from the 23 inches Dialstone indoor. It's also usable outdoor also, and then it's a ceiling fan that has integrated LED. So your living room, you could decide for it to be bright or a different color, but the awesomeness of this ceiling fan is that different way, in a new way, right? The old method is you have the fan is big, and you have the light in the middle. Yeah, let's change things around. Now we have the light. It's not just any light, it's an LED light, and I think you can dampen it and adjust the brightness, and you know, it could be bright, it could be dim. So when you're having that movie time, you can dim the light, and you know, you still have a light in there, you know what I'm saying? So it's got a remote. So this is what we're gonna be installing today. It's so big. It's really big. It's 23 inches. 23 inches. So let us in. If you're new to my channel, click the like button and subscribe. Okay? Like button and subscribe. Like button right here and subscribe right there too. So in case you are wondering what exactly are we replacing today, this is it you're looking up here. All right, this chandelier up here, as you can tell, you know, at some point in time this chandelier was the thing. It was the main thing in town, you know. But as you also know, with time things becomes old and they get replaced with newer stuff and more efficient stuff. So you know, this, I like it also, but sorry buddy, it's time for you to go. This is what we're replacing. Before we proceed, right? This is important. Safety precaution. First thing you need to do, right? You need to take the old one out. But as you and I know, this is not just a plate you're taking out from the cupboard or from the shelf. This is an electrical device. It's an electrical equipment. All right, there's great danger involved with this. So safety, right? First thing, make sure you turn it off from the wall switch. Okay, make sure you have that turned off, and then make sure from the distribution box or fuse panel you have turned it off also. I'm not going to show you my house distribution panel or my fuse panel, all right? So, but you got to know where it's at to turn it off. Make sure those two things are turned off, and make sure you have just to be double sure, you know, you don't have many life. You only have this one life, so it's better to be safe than sorry. So make sure you have something to test the cables to make sure there is no voltage in it. All right, so I'm gonna do all that now while we continue to do the installation. All right, we're about to get to work. So protect yourself always. You know, your face for debris. That's why we got this. And your gloves. Okay, so new device. And the new device here today is the 23-inch Dialstone indoor outdoor ceiling fan integrated with a dimmable LED light. And of course, we gotta go through the box and see what's inside. Alright, let's go. Got it. We got it. Alright, here's the manual right here, the use and care guide. 23-inch Dialstone indoor covered outdoor ceiling fan with integrated LED light. So specification is a 23-inch speed. It has a low, medium and high speed. It uses 120 volts. Alright, so this can be used in most places around the world up to 120 volts. In the US it's 115 volt. In some other parts of the world they use 140, 240. All right, the tools you're gonna need for this installation are listed. You're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver, a flat blade screwdriver, adjustable wrench. You're gonna need a step. You're gonna need a wire stripper, electrical tape. Over here on the structure we have the mounting bracket. That's A. B is the canopy. We got that too. There's the angle bolt down rod, and we got the coupling cover. This is the coupling cover right here. We got the fan motor assembly right here. Is a fan motor assembly right here. We got that too. Here is the receiver. We got that too. Here's the receiver right here. We got the receiver. Controls right here. This is the remote control. It's gonna be fun seeing this device in operation. So this is the installation right here. So first thing first, mounting option. 1, preparing the canopy. You have to prepare the canopy first. 2, you're gonna prepare the motor, right? 3, you're gonna assemble the fan. I'll show you all these. And 4 is you're gonna install the mounting bracket to the electrical box. All right, to the electrical box. Mounting bracket to the electrical box. 5, hanging the fan on the mounting bracket. You're gonna do that. And 6, you're gonna set up the receiver and the remote control. That's the guide for all of that, and that's where you're gonna keep that. All right, so I will do all this and show you. 7, making the electrical connections, right? It's gonna tell you what cable goes to what cable. All right, we're gonna do all that. 8, you're gonna install the canopy just like so. And 9, you're gonna attach the canopy bottom cover, and that's all you need to do to install it. And then we're gonna operate it when we are all done with that. So I'll make this video as short as possible, but we're gonna do a lot of work here. All right, so installation starts, right? So first thing is to remove the canopy bottom cover. That's C. All you gotta do is just turn this. When you turn this, that's the bottom cover. It comes off. You put it to the side. Now you have access to the canopy. All right. Next thing is to remove the mounting bracket A from the canopy B. All right. This is the mounting bracket. This is the one that can support the weight of the fan. So here is the beautiful good news, right? This mounting bracket comes with the canopy, and it can support the weight of the fan. All right, I like to call these chandelier fan. All right, so if I use that word interchangeably, that's what I meant. So that's the good thing, right? That fan comes with its own support. All right, so you got to remove it from the canopy, and it's easy to remove. You just got to loosen these screws over here, right, and turn it out. So we're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver. Ta-da. So here's the mounting bracket that we need. It's out, right? And then the next thing is to prepare the motor. It's time to prepare the motor. After taking out the mounting bracket, set it to the side just like so, right? And then bring the fan, bring the motor. So the motor is inside right here. So the motor is inside there, right? So that's the next thing to set up right now. To set up the motor is to remove the quarter pin and the clevis pin and loosen the two collar set screw from the motor collar. All right. It's all here, right? So this is the hanger. Remove that and take it out of the wrap. So this right here is the hanger ball. Okay, now it says to take out the set screw HH. The set screw HH is right here. You can see it. And then the hanger ball II. This is the hanger ball II right here. This half dome, right? And then remove the cross pin JJ. The cross pin JJ is that pin across in there. So I'm gonna remove this. All right, then you're gonna push this up. You see, the moment you start pushing this up, the pin drops. See that? Now this is the hanger ball. We've removed it successfully. So let's put it over there, and let's keep the pin inside of it so not to lose it. And this is what we need right here. Now, so remove the ground lead KK from the hanger ball down rod assembly. So this green cable is the ground cable, right? You can see on it, it says G with the F sign, right? That's the F sign right there. So you have to remove this cable. So how do you remove that? You unscrew this. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so we got that. Set it to the side there. Now we have just this rod right here. So next step is to assemble the fan. All right, we've just prepped the motor, right? So next step is step 3 right here. So assemble the fan. So there's a warning there: failure to properly install the quarter pin could result in the fan loosening and possibly falling. Now we don't want that, right? Note, if a longer down rod that is not included is needed. Take out the screw, locate it in the hanger ball. All right, and then but we have the size we need. Don't worry about that note. Now carefully feed the motor wires up through the down rod thread, the down rod into the collar. All right, so we're gonna carefully feed. This is the motor wires right here. You're gonna carefully feed it through the down rod. Now make sure you loosen that, put it away. Remember, they say carefully, right? Because this is very important cable right here. So you feed it through the down rod like so. Feed it through it carefully. You see how I left the plastic there to protect the cable, right? Still going. All right, so, and then it says thread it in carefully. So once you get it all the way down there, right? It says carefully feed the motor wires up through the down thread. And then it says align the hose and replace the clevis pin FF and cotter pin EE through the 2 collar set screws GG. All right. So now we have it in perfectly. So you have to make sure it's not coming out too far. All right, it's flushed. All right, so we got that in there. Now the next step is slip the coupling cover E and then the canopy bottom cover and the canopy B onto the down rod. Carefully reinstall the hanger ball. Remember the hanger ball? This ball right here. So make sure the JJ is in the correct position. That's JJ the pin. It's in there in the correct position. And tighten the set screw HH. Set screw HH. Just the one on the side. And make sure the wires are not twisted, right? Wires are not twisted in there, right? Step 4 is to install the mounting bracket to the electrical box. We're going to install that to the ceiling, to the electrical box, where the fan is going to go onto. So it's time to install the bracket. We have it right here. Next thing is to bring the fan. You know, on hanging on the mounting bracket. You know, hang the fan on the mounting bracket. So when you hang the fan on the bracket, you're basically putting this half ball, right? It's gonna sit down like this, like a big hook. You see, this is, you see this big hook right here, right? This is how the hook looks like up there in the ceiling. So it's gonna hold it like this, just like so. See? So let's go ahead and do that now. Right? But remember, in the manual it says to install the fan first, right? But I'm looking at something right now. Once I put the fan up there, there's no space, you know, for us to install, to work with this. It's gonna be really tight, so I want to install this first, right? And cover the cap and everything, so that way after the installation we can hold it up there and put the fan in. All right, color to color, okay, same color to same color. You have black here, so this black is gonna go to black. You have the white cable here, white is gonna go to white, just like so. And then this is the remote, right? This is the remote, and this is the ground for this frame. This ground, right, it's gonna go on this ground like so, okay, and it's gonna go on this ground that's on the fan also, because the fan needs to be grounded too. Okay, so now let's continue. All right, ladies and gentlemen, young and the old, the fan is finally installed. Took some work, some really hard work, but here is the final product of the fan. It's installed, all the cables connected properly. I have to do extra stuff to make this fan stay up there, but it's up there now. And if you have to cut the ceiling a little bit for that to sit in there, you will have to do that. That's what I had to do. I had to cut the ceiling a little bit just to fit that black bracket up there. So now we're about to test it. I'm sure you want to see the final product too. Here is the remote, and we're gonna press the on button. There you go. It's in business. It's working. Yeah. So that's good, because you can adjust the, you don't really need to like come close like this. I'm just moving the remote close there because of the camera. So it's working, right? And the features you have with this remote is you can change the brightness and the color actually, and you can change the fan speed. Right? So let's try to do that. So we're gonna change the color. This. White, that's the white. And you can reduce the speed with the button in the middle. Now it's really the slowest right now, as you can see. So thanks for watching. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please click the like button, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Subscribe to channel Hakeem Ajibose and we'll enjoy stuff like this. Thank you. See you in another video. Bye bye.